Hey guys, and welcome to my full video how you can go Android 4.0.3 build this new ROM that's currently in Alpha 13, but Alpha 14 should come out soon. But how you can go ahead and install this on your Samsung Galaxy S2 i9100. Now, as you can see, I have it already installed here. You can see this beautiful lock screen. Two things, as I said in previous videos when I've been going over this, two things that doesn't work is microphone and camera. Doesn't work right now because they're running on the kernel 2.6, but new kernel coming out 3.0.9 that probably is gonna fix the microphone and the camera issues, but that one is currently being worked on a lot in the XDA developer forum, and they're making some serious progress there, so you could probably see that one coming up pretty soon, maybe even today. But I don't think so, but hopefully before Christmas. But you know, it's Christmas in it's a couple of days, so I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm on the XDA developer forum here, and if I haven't said it already over here, this is gonna be a pretty long video. Okay, so you better buckle up or something. It's gonna be a pretty long video. I'm gonna go over everything that you need to do. So first thing that we're gonna do here is that we're gonna reflash, or yeah, we're gonna reflash our Samsung Galaxy S2 here with this leaked Samsung ROM build, the XXKP2, because that was the one that worked for me. So we're gonna do that, and don't be confused. Don't confuse this with root or anything, because you don't have to do that. Like for this. So what we're gonna do right here is let's see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna turn it off. We're gonna turn our device off, and then we're gonna install XXKP2. Now, I already made a video on how you can go ahead and install that, and that's like 10 minutes long, so I'm not gonna go over it a lot, like detail that much in this video. But we're just gonna go to download mode, and then you just go into Odin and pick the files and stuff like that. But I have a video about that, XXKP2, how you can go ahead and install that on your Samsung Galaxy S2. So I recommend you to go ahead and just watch that video. Okay, so I'm just gonna plug in my cable to my Samsung Galaxy S2 here, just like that. Download mode, volume up key. There we go, downloading. So now I'm just gonna fire up Odin on my computer using version 1.85, and then I'm just gonna do the same things as I've been doing in that video, XXKP2. So let's see here, XXKP2, AP boot, PDA code, phone, modem. Okay, there we go. Alt reboot, F reset time. Now let's click on start. I'm just gonna do a lot of things. And this is gonna take a couple of minutes. I don't want to pause this video or anything like that. I know I could skip through this thingy, but people are scared. People want to see the whole process. That's if something happens, they want to see it. If something weird happens to them, they want to see if that did happen to me when I did this. So I'm not gonna pause the video or anything. So it's probably gonna be a long video, and then I have to cut this video and do all of those things. But yeah, that's the fun thing about YouTube. So factory IFS, and the parts are probably gonna be like 15 minutes or something. And what kind of like a funny thing happened. I forgot to stop recording my screen after I made a video, so I recorded it for like 2 hours, and that was like insane because that was a long video. And that was only like screen recording my screen when I was doing other things, and that was weird because I was watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, and that was kind of awkward. I'm not sure how big the file got, but I suppose a couple of gigs. But yeah, even though I have a quad-core PC, it did freeze my computer for a couple of seconds there. Okay, factory FS, and then the kernel, and then we're gonna get it popping, get it booted up and everything. And then what we're gonna do is that you may wonder, how are we gonna install this new ROM? Well, you know, usually you have like a zip file or you flash using Odin to install this new ROM, but we're just gonna copy and paste because this guy took his backup folder that he was doing in Clockwork Mod, and then he was, you know, just like copying and pasting it and, you know, upload it to XA Developer Forum. So what we need to do is first we need to like install, after we have done this first thing here, installing XSKP2, we need to go ahead and install Clockwork Mod, and we're gonna go ahead and install like Clockwork Mod 4. Blah 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 something, and I will have a video about that, how you can go ahead and install Clockwork Mod on your Samsung Galaxy S2. So we're gonna use that one, so don't freak out. I have a really detailed video about that as well. So after we have you know, install Clockwork Mod, we're gonna go ahead and you know, copy and paste into our SD card. Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm just gonna show you. Don't freak out. Don't freak out, because you can't freak out. It's okay, but I suggest that you don't freak out. Okay, so there we go. The first thing's ready to go. I'm just gonna turn it off. Okay, there we go. It did boot into System Recovery right now. As you can see, this is not Clockwork Mod, so we need to go ahead and, you know, flash that onto something using Odin. At least that was how I did it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reboot this now. Go into download mode again. Volume up, and then what we're gonna go ahead and do here is remove phone, and we're gonna remove bootloader, and then we're gonna select the PDA. It's gonna be the kernel, and then we're just gonna go ahead, go. Okay, this shouldn't take too long. Okay, all threads completed. There we go. So before we install Clockwork Mod, we need to take this, you know, put some files on our SD card on our phone. Now it's gonna boot up. That's awesome. That's good news. That basically means that it's working. Okay, so that's good. So as I said, he didn't upload a zip file, so you can't flash it using Clockwork Mod. He just took his backup folder in Clockwork Mod that he made, and obviously before that he wiped his data, so it should work. You know, this should work. Shouldn't be any issues, but just be careful, okay? Make sure that, you know, this, sometimes shit happens, so, you know, this is only for hackers and pros like me, but also you, okay? That's why I'm making this video. But don't blame me if anything weird happens. I'm just showing how, you know, this is how I did it, okay? If you want to go ahead and try it, do it, but be careful out there, you know? It's a scary world, of course, I mean world. It's a scary world out there. No, it's a scary word. Okay, I'm talking too much. This is gonna take some. This is gonna take a couple of seconds. Actually, it could take up to a minute or something. So don't freak out. Yeah, don't freak out. And as I said in previous videos, I have no idea about different variants of Samsung Galaxy S2. If it's gonna work with those, you know, T-Mobile and, you know, Verizon have their Samsung Galaxy S2 skyrocket, and you have so many different models or variants in the US, and that's like insane. So I'm not sure if it's gonna work with them, but I'm using the European version, and I think it's gonna work for you as well because you have the i9100. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. You know, it's hard to be 100% something. It's so hard. Oh no, oh no. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. So I suppose we should make a new part here pretty soon. I know people's attention span isn't that long, so, you know, 10-minute videos, that's kind of good, you know, people like that. Let's see. Let's see, if you take 60 times, that's pretty retarded. Okay, 600 seconds, 600 seconds. Let's see, 600 seconds. Okay, we're closing in. We are closing in. So I think I'm gonna make like a new part when we've installed this RM, because that's kind of clever. And yes, my other video that I was making about installing XSKP2, it did take around 10 minutes. So, you know, that's what it's gonna take, probably like 5 minutes or like 3 to 5 minutes for you, if you have been doing this many times. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna make a second part right now because it's ready to go. So see you in the next one. Oh, wait a sec, I'm not sure if I should make a second part. Maybe I should make a single video. Yeah.